What is up, y'all? It is your boy Weep Healer in the house, so welcome back to some more Clash of Clans with my Town Hall level 9. Got some major upgrades going right now. We just won a sick war. Gonna show you guys some more highlights as well, but dude, raids were awesome last night. I think I got almost 6 million gold, about 3.5 mil elixir, and 25k dark elixir in about 3.5 hours of raiding. It was unfreaking believable. People must have went out and just left their bases free for me to raid, and I got a ton of loot, which was fantastic. So, as you can see, we've got an expo going up to level 3, 7 million and freaking 14 days, so that's crazy, but I can't wait for that to get to level 3. I've got an air defense going up over here. I believe that was going last time. 8 hours for my level 7 mortar, and I'll be done with those. I did upgrade a dark elixir storage and basically got my AQ up to 13 and a couple other odds and ends, some bombs over here up to level, I believe, level 5, and they're maxed out right now. So I'm working our way into finishing this base and getting up to a Town Hall 10, hopefully in the new year. I'm going to work on walls after that. Basically have nothing really to do with elixir now. Upgraded my dark elixir drill too to level 6, so we've got 2 of them going at level 6, and basically that's it for elixir. I do have a few troops in my lab to go, like a healer and some balloons, but I don't use them often, so I'm contemplating having to spend the elixir. I'll probably do it before I go to Town Hall 10, but right now I'm probably going to be working on the walls with the elixir. So let's get into some war highlights. We had an absolute ringer. We're winning 23-4 right here with 3 hours left. They are not going to come back. Texas forever. You got crushed. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys a sick war right here. 24-22. We ended up being victorious in the end. 19 attacks, 19-1. Major 3 stars at the end that got us this victory. It was unbelievable. I had my hand in it, so I'm proud to say that I did my clan well this time around. And my boy Sebby across the pond also 3-starred. We had back-to-back 100%. It was awesome. So 792k war bonus right there, 3,300 dark elixir. That's a nice little bonus right there. And we just crushed. I mean, we really came out of the gate and got a lot of stars early, and then they went on and did well too. Their clan, dude, they won 80 wars, so there's no joke. Anytime you come up against an Asian clan, they seem to be really damn good at this game. And that's it. I mean, they rocked out pretty well. A couple guys are gone from their clan. They lost. They probably were like, screw you guys. And we got beat by Americans, so we are going to quit. But it was great. It was an absolute fantastic war. I'm going to show you guys a few of the sick highlights. I'm going to start off with IOP. She had a fantastic 100% raid with dragons, but she used a lava hound, and it's actually pretty cool because I don't see a lot of raids on YouTube with lava hounds. But this, she only came with 1 rage spell. I don't know if she did it on purpose, but her heroes and a lava hound in the clan castle. So basically, dropped all the dragons and was able to drop the lava hound to get to that first air defense and both the clan castle troops too, or all the clan castle troops, able to take those firepower and just let the dragons do their job into the middle of the base, and that saved precious time of having to kill the clan castle troops right off the bat and to make the dragons go astray. So basically they were all funneled right into the center of the base, which is perfect. Rage spell to take those clan castle troops out and then get into the center of the base, knock out the clan castle, and then go onwards into the town hall. So really decent raid. Level 3 dragons are fantastic. I actually got the raid with a level 4 one in my other clan. It was sick as well. If you guys are watching that, you know that Dr. Seuss dropped me a level 4 dragon. It was unfreaking sick, dude. I just crazy, man. They got glowing eyes and they look really beast, so I can't wait for that. Although I don't see a lot of drag raidings at level 10, Town Hall 10. It seems to be a lot of go wipes and go wee wee, so that's going to be something to think about maybe with the lava hounds and with the dragons. But right here, she just absolutely crushed. Came in on this Town Hall 8. We needed the stars, and she did her job. It was absolutely fantastic raid. Barb King is working on the outside right here. Archer Queen is shooting the wall like she always does, and we'll speed this raid up real quick to get to the end because it is what it is, and there's only a builder hut left on the edge there. So, absolute sick raid right there. We did need those 3 stars, and she came in and did gloriously. So, well played, IOP. Thank you for the 3 stars. And let's move on to, I'm going to save mine for last, actually. I'm going to show my boy Sebby first. He had a fantastic raid. We needed this 3rd star as well. He came in and just kicked some ass. This base, so spread out, really difficult to go in and go wipe. And he did a fantastic job. I mean, it just seemed like his troops were doing great. Right at the beginning, he got into the center and knocked out some walls to get his stuff into the middle here. It's a really weird base setup. I was contemplating go wiping from one of the corners. Seems to be better to funnel into the center from one of the corners versus one of the long sides, but it seemed to work out fine. He got everybody into this part right here. I was able to drop the heal spell and another rage and get everybody, more or less moving toward that town hall, which is what you want to do with a go wipe. It seems like there's so much space here though that P.E.K.K.A.s love to wander around the sides, but they did a good job. Clan Castle troops actually attracted them into the center. And I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but clan castle troops will attract the P.E.K.K.A. It seems like if you have a clan castle troop off to the side of a base and you're raiding and you don't raid directly toward the clan castle, they pull the P.E.K.K.As away and it ruins a go wipe attack really, really quickly. I mean, your P.E.K.K.As just wander off. They don't go into the center. They're your main firepower beside the wizards. Your heroes take a lot of the damage. Your Barb King soaks up a lot of the damage. The golems do as well. But this heal spell right here absolutely saved the day, and he got right into it with the Barb King, soaking up some juice. The AQ actually got full health from that heal spell, knocked out the Archer Tower, and she's going to work her way around to the right-hand side of the base while the Golems and the BK work around the left side. So right here I was thinking, oh, he's got 2 stars, fantastic raid, 57%. Unfortunate, though, that he's not going to get the rest of it. And then, dude, it just happened. I mean, the Archer Queen did everything right, which I cannot say too often because she has terrible AI. It seems like she does not do what she's supposed to do. But the Barb King goes on his own, and the P.E.K.K.As come around the right-hand side of the base with the Archer Queen. And at this point, I'm like, dude, he's got a little bit of a chance because he's got a minute and 5 seconds left. He's got a lot of firepower on the bottom. While he was attacking, I did actually write in the chat, I'm like, damn, not enough firepower left when he dropped that heal spell. And then it turned out that he did. So, eating my words here, but it was a fantastic raid, and they just did what they were supposed to do. We'll speed it up since it's just kind of wandering around at this point. The P.E.K.K.As beautifully just one shot and stuff. I absolutely love that. And then look at the short way they made to the other side. They actually took the shortest route. That never happens. Of course, the AQ goes on the inside instead of around the where the P.E.K.K.As went, but it worked out well because she was able to knock out that wizard tower as well. And then look at this. He's knocking into the center of this little spot here with the P.E.K.K.As, and he's able to knock out that Archer tower 100%. We needed that, and that was right after my raid too at 100%, and that knocked us into the lead, and we didn't look back. We won 22-24. So let's show, sorry, 24-22. Let me show you my raid right here. It actually worked out fantastic. I'm going to pause it right here and just show you guys my strategy real quick. Our other buddy Slushy attacked us from the top as well. What he did a golem over here in the top and on the right-hand side. And what happened is he dropped all his wall breakers in one spot, and it blew a hole right here. And what happened was most of his troops went into this side of the base and then jumped into the center and knocked out the town hall. Now, he was able to get 2 stars and I believe 85%, but I said, you know what? I think I can improve on that. We need this 3rd star. Let me see if I can go ahead and do that. And you can see my army composition. Pretty standard go wipe. A little bit more heavy on the wizards. I like to do more wizards. I see a lot of guys on YouTube doing 13 and 14 wizards. I think if you bring more, it brings more firepower to your attack, and it works out better. I just think so. I mean, you can see my go wipes, and they kind of speak for themselves. So, going to play this right here. I was able to drop a golem on either side and one in the middle, and then pop bombs on each side and in the middle as well. So I dropped the golem first, let them soak up some damage, bombs on each spot where the golems were, and they blew into the center perfectly, dropped the wizards around the edge, and I figured everything's going to funnel into the middle. Let's drop some P.E.K.K.As on either side into the box because they're going to get pulled in by the heroes, and dang, did they do that, except for the right one. Didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to perfectly, but I had one P.E.K.K.A in the chamber, and I said we're going to hold off a little bit. There we go, we're going to drop her, and I thought she was going to go into the center with the rage spell, but she decided to go on the outside. But look at that jump spell. That is perfection right there. I knew right away, man. I'm like, this has got to work. I went over it with my boy Friends P, the leader of our clan, and I was like, dude, this is going to work, man. I'm going to get in on each side. I'm going to drop a jump spell right smack in the middle, and everything is going to go into the middle, and it did. It was glorious, man. I was jumping up and down when that happened. I knew I was going to get the 2 stars, but it was the 3 that I was going for, and the heroes. When I dropped the heroes, they went around the left side of the base, and I was pissed as soon as I dropped them. I'm like, why are they doing that? They're ruining my raid, and in hindsight, man, they actually saved the day. I've got a golem on the right-hand side, still alive, chugging along, and P.E.K.K.As too, and then my heroes on the bottom, they're just wandering around with that P.E.K.K.A. I've got the Archer Queen working on that Tesla, and baby, we just got firepower working. And right at the end, you're going to see the Archer Queen. She just fantastically worked for me, and we'll get to that in a minute, but look at this raid. It's just working out so well. I thought at this point, I'm like, we got a chance, man. We really, really have a chance. There's a lot of firepower for them. We need to break through this wall. The golem is basically taking that cannon on the bottom, and the P.E.K.K.As are taking shots from that cannon on the right-hand side, but I've got enough firepower. The P.E.K.K.As have enough hit points, right? Come on, baby. The Archer Queen popping a hole into that bottom where the cannon is, but the cannon is locked onto that golem, so that wizard's not taking any hits. And then right here, the Tesla locked on to the Archer Queen. I'm going to pause this. She locked onto the Archer Queen, but I had the Iron Cloak left. And check this out. Busted out the Iron Cloak. He locked onto the Golem and saved the raid. That would have been it, man. I would have had 95%, and that would have been done. But he locked onto the Golem. Archer Queen with that long range was able to take out that Tesla. We have 3 buildings left with that Builder Hut. Popping a hole right there. The Archer Tower does not have enough to take down the Archer Queen, and we bust out the Building Hut, and we bust out the gold storage for a solid 100% raid. I was jumping for joy. One of my most, I would say probably my favorite and my best raid after planning it out and having the troops do what I wanted them to do. I mean, you always want the 100% 3-star, but when they actually go accordingly and you're like, I'm going to do this and break holes in the walls, I'm going to go in, funnel in perfectly, and use a jump spell from 3 different compartments, I mean, it's just fantastic. So as you can see in my voice, I'm really happy about that raid. I really think it worked out to, well, it did work out to perfection, and it just made me really happy that it finally did what I was planning to do in Clash of Clans. So there we go. We won 24-22. Sick win right there. That was against a Diesel clan with 80 wins, and very proud to flex our nuts and say, you know what, we're here to stay, baby. That was our 40th or 39th win. We're about to get our 40th. Oh, now I get why they call Texas the Lone Star State. This guy, these clan we were up against, this Texas Forever. Yeah, I don't know. They're let's take a look at their stuff. It says, clan worthy of the greatest state in the Union, Texas. And, yeah, they're not. I thought Texas was the Confederate. But anyway, we came in and we just rocked out. They had 1 star in their first 4 attacks. So our freaking leader wrote, now I see why they call Texas the Lone Star State. So excellent stuff. Inside joke, guess you had to be there. But thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Awesome episode. Some sick raids right there. Going to show you guys some from this war next time around. It was fantastic. I mean, we just kicked some ass again like we always do. I had a couple good raids. I actually hogged this time and got some stars. Wasn't really my favorite. I think I'm going to put hogs in the back burner again and get back to go wiping. So that's it for the episode. Thank you guys again for watching. Drop a like. Help spread the videos. Thanks again, and I'll catch you guys next time.